What is going on, everyone? This is part 4 to the wide body series, and today, as you guys can tell from the title, we're going to be taking it off and taking it to paint. A little update as well. Yesterday, when I did go to Show Zone, we ended up looking at the car, and they ended up telling me I should probably get some bigger spacers, and they lended me a 32 and a 8 mil and some 2 extra, but the 32 and the 8 mil were perfect. I'll throw some pictures on the screen of just the difference, and it turned out a whole lot better than the spacers that I'm rocking now. Filled out the gap a whole lot better. So as you guys can tell from the pictures, it's what we're going to go with. It kind of sucks that we bought the first set, but I'd much rather do it right and spend a little bit more money and have the car look really good. Especially, you know, we're doing a wide body kit, so might as well make it great. When we did the 32 and the 8 on the front, it was clipping a little bit on the bracket to where the original fender liner sits. So once we get it, we're going to have to play with it and cut out some stuff on the left and right, but on the rears, it didn't have any fitment issues. So hopefully we should be getting those in soon, but today is the day to actually start taking off the kit. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll take off the left and right side and throw it in the trunk, and let's head on over to get this into paint. I am so excited. Hopefully you guys are too, because we are getting very close to finishing. So in the previous video, I did mention to you guys that for the door piece, we did epoxy some plastic bits to it. When we epoxied it, it was quite a bit larger, but since this side actually sits inside the door well, and which the other side, which this one sits actually on it, and this was being pushed in a whole lot, so my stepdad went ahead and thought it would be a great idea, which it totally was to epoxy some plastic bits to it. We made it a little bit larger than we needed, and then when I put it on, I was able to sand it down. And this way the whole entire backside sits out a little bit farther rather than being completely sunken in, and it made the actual look a lot better. But I just wanted to show you guys that before it went away. Alright, so we have made it to Show Zone. We went ahead and dropped off the full kit, and we did order our new set of spacers. It's kind of stinky situation since we had already ordered the first set, but I guess you live and you learn, and it's the price you pay for an expensive hobby. So like I said, we made it to Show Zone. The kit is dropped off, and hopefully by the end of next week, which it is currently Thursday, so hopefully by next Friday the kit will be fully done. I'm gonna go home and order the weather stripping as well. That way it seals up all the gaps, and just makes it a little bit more weatherproof all around, because every time I've taken off the kit so far, I have a huge pile of gravel and dirt in it. So yeah, we are extremely close. I don't know exactly what the end of this video will be, if it'll be picking up the kit or just the work on reinforcing the actual kit, but either way, in the next video the kit will be fully on. We are extremely close. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying so far. The journey has been real. It's been a lot of hard work, and it's been an emotional journey, so we're very close, and I'll pick this up. I don't know exactly when, but I'll see you guys very soon. Peace. All right, so we are back, and we are going to be sealing off the fronts at the moment. These are the materials that I'm going to be using. I have Dynaflex Ultra, which is just a silicone trim sealer. It's supposed to be for all weathers, so thinking that this is probably going to be the best bet. I went ahead and got some sandpaper and sanded down all the surface rust. If you guys are doing this immediately and aren't necessarily driving around the car like I have to, and I don't have a garage, so it's been sitting out in the wet weather for a little while, so sanding down the surface rust because you don't want that to corrode away the actual panel. And then we also got some primer that we're going to be covering it with. That way everything just looks nice and neat afterwards. And then also I'm going to be putting on a glove and just kind of doing a thin seal around everything. But let's go ahead and move on with that. Probably shouldn't take too long, but we're just going to do the front fenders. And then, like I said in previous video, we're still kind of trying to figure out what to do on the back right, or on the back quarter panels, if we're going to weld it or not. So let's just go ahead and do the fronts, and this should be a pretty simple process. We have it completely sealed up with the sealer. Now we're just going to wait for it to get pretty tacky, and then we're going to go over it with the primer. One thing I did not do that I totally forgot and realized halfway through is I probably should have cleaned it off, because I just trapped in like a lot of dirt and stuff. I think it should be fine, but definitely looks a lot cleaner, not exposing all the bare metal and all like the excess cuts. I tried to keep it really thin around here just because I know that the kit was going to be sitting on it and I didn't want to raise anything up, so probably need to come through and actually hit that little spot again. But I'm going to go on and do the whole other side, get the sanding and get that side done, and then probably when I'm done that, it should be pretty tacky to primer it up. So let me do that side and I'll pick you guys up in just a second. Right, so what I did with this side, I actually am all complete. Obviously I went through all the edges and sealed it off, and then with the primer, since I really don't want to take a spray paint can to the car, I got a wet paper towel and I just sprayed that with the primer, and I kind of just dabbed it on, and now it doesn't even look like anything is on the car. It looks really good in my opinion. It's definitely going to seal all those shiny spots from the bare metal, and if you ever see anything, obviously it'll just be blended in correctly to the color of the car. So I think it looks really good. Let's go ahead and do it on the other side, and I'll kind of show you guys what I did. I think I'm going to try it with the dry paper towel on this one because it was kind of causing a little bit of running, but I just used the wet paper towel to clean the car off. So let's go on the other side, start hitting that up, and I think I should be done with the fronts. I'm really excited because that was kind of like the one thing that I was worried on, was making sure that once the kit is actually on the car, like no rusting was going to happen. So I'm definitely feeling a lot more confident in this. So like I said, let's go on the other side and finish off the front fenders. There we have it. The front fenders are completely sealed up. This should prevent any rusting from the bare metal. Yeah, I think it's looking really good. You can't even tell that there's anything on it. Not like you're ever going to see this. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I thought it was going to look a little janky, but I think it's turning out well. So probably the next part you'll see is us actually sealing up the quarter panels. And it is currently Tuesday, and the kit should be done by either Thursday or Friday. So this is so close to finishing. Obviously the next video you guys see is going to actually be with the kit on the car. And I'll also throw up some pictures right now, because in the last video I said that we had some surprises for the spacers coming on. So we have new spacers coming, and it should be looking really good. So I'll see you guys in the next part very soon. So from the previous clip that you guys saw, obviously we sealed up the front fenders, and I don't know if you guys can tell at the moment, but we did go ahead and seal up the quarter panels as well. I don't know if you can definitely tell, but it looks like the car is all one color again. So we went ahead and sealed off the quarter panel. Sorry I didn't record any of it, but exactly the same thing that we did with the front fenders. I just got the sealer and filled in all the gaps and ran my finger over everything and made sure there was no holes anywhere, and really just looked over the car a lot to see if there was any more bare metal, and there currently is none. So the quarter panels are completely sealed up, and I really wanted to go a little bit more than I needed, just because it's not ever going to be seen, and I'd much rather have a complete seal on it. But also I have some great news. If you guys follow me downstairs, yesterday was a pretty big day, and we picked up the wide body kit from Paint. I'm probably going to be ending the video right after I show you guys what it looks like, but oh my gosh, it turned out so well. So this is a little reveal for you guys, and look at those. Oh my gosh, they turned out wonderfully. Currently what I've been working on is getting the weather stripping all on them. It's been a little bit of a pain in the neck, but yeah, we're getting it done. As you guys can obviously tell, it is a completely rainy day, so I'm probably not going to get it on today, and if I do, it'll probably be a little bit later. I have a few friends that have some garages that have invited me over to get it on, so still have to get the weather stripping on everything and get everything bolted back together. But yeah, we're making progress, boys and girls. It is almost done. So yeah, this is pretty much, I guess, the wide body paint reveal. And in the next video, you guys will be seeing the car completely revealed. We have our spacers coming in on Monday. If you guys saw the pictures previously, that I will post up again now if I haven't already. The spacers are going to fill out the car so much better. I'm probably not going to post a video of the kit revealed actually on the car until the car is actually looking good, because I don't want the wheels all sunken in and people being like, oh my gosh, your wheel fitment is atrocious. So be looking out for that. So it is currently Saturday and our spacers come in on Monday, so not too much longer. Patience is a virtue, but like I said, I'm going to be ending the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Peace out.